This video will cover information and resources that students can find on the financial aid website for Eastern Michigan University. You can start by accessing the homepage at www.emich.edu/finaid. The homepage is updated regularly with information that is most relevant to what is happening at the university at any given time. Currently, the homepage contains information regarding Service EMU and how to best contact resources for students, a Q&A webinar, which can answer a lot of financial aid information regarding COVID-19, our frequently asked questions page for updates on how COVID-19 has affected EMU student financial aid, a common question we get about filling out your FAFSA and who to include as your parent, a financial guide for students and additional financial literacy information on cashcourse.org, and step-by-step instructions for students to check and see if they have any outstanding financial aid requirements. To the right are some quick links that could be helpful for students. The forms directory, as well as required reading, will be especially important to students receiving federal financial aid. Directly below that are the processing times for documents, loans, verifications, and email responses. If you're wondering if the office has processed your loan application or verification worksheet, you can check to see what date they are currently working on. If you turned in your worksheets or loan application prior to the date listed, but still have questions or it's not showing up in your account, you should call or email the office. These processing dates are updated weekly. Across the top of the homepage, there are links to information organized into 4 broad categories. Applying for aid. You'll be able to find general information to guide you through the process of applying for financial aid. To the left are additional links for more specific information that will be important as you go through the financial aid process. Students should read through each link to ensure they are meeting all requirements for the aid they accept. There are usually GPA, credit hour, and sometimes other requirements for loans, scholarships, and grants. It's the student's responsibility to understand all requirements for the aid they accept. The next category is understanding your aid. Again, additional information for students can be found to the left. Types of aid is the third category. This gives a breakdown of the types of aid available. The links to the left will help students locate resources for obtaining scholarships, work-study positions, as well as loans. Lastly, if students have additional questions, they can use the Contact Us page to email or call the Office of Financial Aid for further assistance. Going back to the homepage, one link we would like to specifically highlight is the Forms directory. This can be found in the links to the right of the homepage. Students receiving either institutional or federal aid will likely need to use the Forms directory at some point in their time at EMU. These online forms are used to collect various pieces of information necessary to process financial aid applications. Verification worksheets are used when students' FAFSA applications are flagged for verification. This happens for many students. Hundreds of applications are randomly flagged each year, or they may be flagged because of missing or inaccurate information reported on the FAFSA. This form may be saved as it is being filled out, and additional attachments may be required. Please make sure it is filled out completely before submitting. General forms include a FERPA release, which allows parents or a spouse to access FERPA protected information like financial aid eligibility or a student's e-bill. A form for satisfactory academic progress appeal. If students are not meeting SAP, they can file an appeal to have aid extended with an academic progress plan. Summer aid applications will need to be filled out each summer if you plan to take summer classes and will need financial aid. The special circumstances appeal is important if there has been any change to the student or parent financial situation that may affect the expected family contribution for the year. These could include a loss of income, change in marital status for parents or students, or change in dependency status. The unaccompanied homeless determination form must be filled out annually, even if previous homeless determinations have been made for a student. As you can see, there are forms for both the current academic year as well as the previous academic year. It is important to ensure that you are filling out forms for the correct academic year each time you fill out a form. This should give you a pretty good overview of the information found on the financial aid website and how to locate what you're looking for. If you read through the information and still have questions, please make sure to call or email the office to get your questions answered as soon as possible. The phone number for financial aid is 734-487-0455 or 888-888-3465. You can also email at financial_aid@emich.edu, or if you have specific scholarships or loans questions, you can email fa_scholarships@emich.edu or fa_loans@emich.edu.